it up here, Connor. Don't blow yourself up, catch yourself on fire, hurt anybody or anything. So the family finally decides to take a hiking trip to Raven Run Sanctuary in Lexington, Kentucky. Been wanting to get out there, heard it was beautiful, so we wanted to get out there and do it on our own. We finally wanted to get out there, see what this thing was all about. Of course, we're taking two young strapping boys with us, Logan and Connor, and myself and my wife Chrissy are going out there, and we're going to have a blast. We're going to hit that Red Mile Trail that's 4 miles long. We can do it, we say. No problem. It's 70 degrees outside. No big deal. So we're all hyped up. Now we first get there and the parking lot is packed. And I mean packed. I thought I was getting ready to pull into a Kroger parking lot on discount day searching for a parking space. I mean, this was insane. So we get there, we finally find a parking spot. We get out and the first place that we head down a nice paved path is straight to the nature sanctuary, which is really cool. And well, the kids got excited really fast.
Too much.
This ain't the whole.
Yeah, this year I've just been really.
Yeah,
like
it's
usually.
like senior
Yeah.
status or whatever.
Not touch the. Oh, well, they have a lot.
Well, I usually. I mean, I've never studied earlier than like 1 or 2 days before.
Yeah.
It's spread. Okay, yeah.
It goes all the way around and goes to all the overworld.
Yeah,
It's all the way.
I didn't think we did my English class on Thursday, and I skipped the class I had recorded, right? So it was like, it was, you could, almost all my family.
So like, Jim should help a lot from Saturday.
Yeah, I say,
That's like the exact tank that you could use to have a pet cake.
yeah, in Tuesday, that which you had to be involved in.
Right.
It's a really, yeah, so that's right. You want to
If I can commit more time to other classes, it'll be incredible. Because I'm pretty excited. Yeah, exactly. You can tell, right? Yeah. APO is individual purple.
It's like where
Not fused.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, we've enjoyed our time in the nature sanctuary. Really cool stuff. Enjoyed soaking up that air conditioning. Now we start to head down the path a little bit, down past the barn, ready to go where we actually get the entrance of the trails, knowing that we're taking that red trail, that 4 mile long medium difficulty trail that we're just so hyped up to take because we know, my wife tells me that's the beautifulest trail that you can take. She knows her hiking, that's her thing. She's always taken us some beautiful places, so that's where we head. Now what's really cool about this is as we start to head down, these paths are pretty much, you know, I guess you could say it was more of a civilized trail. It's not an off the beaten path. Not, you know, everything's kind of got some type of stepping built into it or some mulch or something. And it's just paved really well. So, I mean, well, not real paving once you get into the trails, but it was really nice. So it's just kind of a little bit out of the ordinary. But one thing that we're starting to notice is there's a lot of people there who are, let's just say, higher class of people than what we're used to dealing with when we're going outdoors. This was a really cool trail, man. And I'm telling you, we really started to enjoy it real fast. And the boys started enjoying it real fast. We're heading downhill. And we start to see some just really cool scenery on these trails, and we're really happy at this point. It was every bit of 7 foot.
It's not a walking stick. I'm not even trying to.
You don't know what you're talking about. Are we on Red Trail yet?
It's less sludgy.
Connor, leaving us behind again. Why don't you just wait for everybody?
Oh gosh.
What happened?
I don't know. I slipped on something.
We'll slow.
Trump wants to build a wall.
Donald Trump wants to build a wall. Connor, you kill me, man.
Hey, are you videoing? You videoing? You small face! Edit that out! Hey, I had to do that in gym last Thursday. Where are you going? Which way? Overlook? Overlook's this way now, man. I don't know. Come on, overlook.
Cool.
I'm confused. Is the red trail that way?
I think the white trail's that way.
Yes, this way.
That stands for red. Red is that way.
Yeah, that's. We do, but I want to go look at this water.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah. Logan knows what's up. Oh, that's pretty. Nice, Logan.
Everybody smile for the camera. Come on, Mama, smile. Do something funny. Do something funny. I got that on camera too.
That'll work. That'll work.
Someone threw something in the water. No littering.
Somebody littered in the water.
You should put like big letters, no littering. I wish this was deeper water. I would have just dumped this GoPro in here. What? What?
I'm not sliding down the mudslide.
I want to put this underwater, but it's not that deep.
It's not. I didn't get the waterproof case on anyway. Yeah, that's cool.
See if I can.
As usual, while Mom and Dad take the rear, trying to just enjoy a nice steady pace and taking in the scenery of a nice hike, Connor takes a commanding lead and thrusts his way yards and yards ahead of us as usual, but that's okay. You know, as long as they're enjoying themselves and enjoying the outdoors, we're okay with that. And you know, as you get deeper down the red trail, we really started to enjoy some more deeper scenery, the running water, the small little rippled waterfalls, just some really gorgeous, gorgeous views in anticipation for getting to the overlook. So it was a lot of fun still. We're all hyped up. Now, you know, Connor kind of gets into a little bit of trouble. We try to find him doing something a little out there in the outdoors he probably shouldn't be getting into, but hey, boys will be boys.
Hey! Hey! I'll hurt you!
What were you doing?
Hey, don't put out video!
Okay, all right, calm down. He won't. I won't let him.
Yeah, we won't put that on video.
Last time. The tree was.
This is fun?
Yeah.
How come y'all were throwing fits about coming out here then?
I wasn't throwing fits.
Let me get in front.
I was throwing fits.
you know, as we creep closer to the overlook and enjoying this beautiful scenery that we're going to, you know, the paths still remain fairly civilized, as I'd like to say it. You know, after the England Falls trip, it was really hard for us to kind of sit there and look at it and go, you know, I mean, it's still a nice hike. It's a really nice hike. If you want to do some exercise, there's a lot of people that are running and jogging out there, you know, getting in their exercise, enjoying the scenery. It seems like there's a lot of city slickers out there too. In fact, we ran across one person that really wasn't in the normal hiking attire, but needless to say, after hiking the England Falls Trail hike, you know, that's just what we really look for, is that off the beaten path, like you're just not supposed to be there. But this is definitely one of those beaten path type trails where you know that, you know, this is specifically designed for you to enjoy a beaten path trail hike, okay? But still a lot of fun. We creep up closer. We finally make our way to the overlook, but just before we make it to the overlook, and I'm telling you, we see some interesting characters while we're out there, and it was, maybe I embarrassed the wife a little bit. Good, how are you?
Oh, living the dream.
Going uphill?
Oh, yeah.
How many people do you know go hiking with pants that say Juicy Rocks? So Lord knows how far we've actually made it on this 4-mile trek down the Red Trail, okay? But we've made it to the overlook, and the boys are super excited. Mom's a little nervous. Obviously, you're really high up in the sky with edges, and your only way is down and plummeting to your death. And with Dad's mishap of dropping the cell phone off the 75-foot waterfall at England Falls, we took a little bit more precaution. But the overlook was really cool. We got to see some people hanging a flag for Kentucky, which I thought was pretty neat. All in all, beautiful scenery over the river. You definitely should make the trip, at least for the overlook at a minimum, and the beautiful scenery of the waterfalls and stuff while you're down there. I'm telling you, really cool to make that trip. Definitely the apex of that hike is the overlook, for sure. There's no doubt about it.
There's plenty. Too bad we don't see no fish dropping. Why does it look like fun just to jump down there?
It doesn't.
It does. It really, really does. See that sign he has? That's pretty cool. Boom. When I beat that.
All right, so we've survived the overlook and got to enjoy it. We start to head back the other direction through the Red Trail on our way home. How far do we have? We have no idea. We didn't grab a map. We ain't tracking how many miles we've walked or how many steps we've taken at this point. But we're starting to break a sweat, and we've started to notice that everything starts to go uphill. And two rambunctious boys turned quickly into two tired, whiny boys. So the boys actually made the decision to go up the Blue Trail thinking, hey, this is a shortcut back to the sanctuary. Let's get some water, let's get some air conditioner, and let's go home. Well, I can tell you this, guys. Stick on the Red Trail because the Blue Trail was super boring. It was basically walking through a mowed field, and it seemed like it probably just took us just as long, and we didn't get to enjoy any scenery. So if you don't make the same mistake we did. All in all, Raven Run Sanctuary was really cool. We really enjoyed it. It was beautiful. Got to get outdoors, have some fun with the family. I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a nice hike that's close by to the Lexington area. Go out and do it, man. I'm telling you, the overlook's really cool. There's definitely some beautiful scenery on the Red Trail prior to getting to the overlook. We are looking for more off the beaten path type hikes like we did in the England Falls episode, something that doesn't look like you're just supposed to be there. One in particular that we'd like to get to is Panther Rock, but that's on private property, so if anybody knows who owns it, please send us a message on Facebook or shoot us an email at outinthebg@gmail.com. If you have any other cool sites you'd like to see us hike to and show off, get in contact with us, we'd be glad to. So thank you all so much for watching. Our family greatly appreciates it. You all have a wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you.